Hello again. Heading over to Shaldon on foot today. And why not? Actually got some semi-decent weather. Brilliant. Pleased to report all the child minding went fine yesterday, which was great. And over again today, of course, not only for the child minding, but also because it's my son's birthday. So happy birthday to my son. And looking forward to seeing him later. Mum isn't coming over, unfortunately. She doesn't feel up to it, which is a shame, but there we go. I've got to get her to an appointment later on anyway, so rather than her coming out and going off again and coming out again, etc, etc. And I've got to do some shopping. Lots of stuff going on in the background today, but lots to talk about on the way, lots of things to remember. So let's start off the ball rolling with Kev's train pics. Now I checked them out yesterday. What they look like, they were a bit blurry, but they weren't as bad as they could have been. So we'll do another couple today. Here we are, here's the two pictures side by side. Here's the first one, full size. And the second one. So cheers, Kev. Absolutely smashing. Thanks, mate. Still standing. Lovely. Well, we certainly got the breeze today, unfortunately. But never mind, walking into it at the moment. Hopefully I'll be walking away from it soon. But not such good news on the Dawlish Golf. They've really started now. This came in from Andy. Here we go.
Our latest feature on the golf course, which is now something from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And here's all our monkeys, pandas, snakes, and looks like the back end of a hippopotamus. I better not stand too close.
So thanks for that, Andy, much appreciated. And I'll be flying over tomorrow, first thing, to see that firsthand and report on it myself. Remember at the start of the week, I told you about the smugglers that had a fire and they were closed? Well, guess what? That's it, they're open. Wasn't too long that they were closed for. So good to know they're back in business. Orange route painting carrying on. Making a nice job of that. And out onto the busy Bin Pot Road. Busy road. Get all the lorries coming down this way as well, of course, to the docks. Here we are, nearly on the bridge. That's where we're going. So not got quite as long to sort of stop and do as much on the way over today, because I've got to speed it through a little bit. So as I'm back for the babysitting duties or child minding. Let's talk about Mamhead. That's the forest on the way to Exeter, just outside of Dawlish. We've been there on the channel before, saw the obelisk. It was when my drone didn't work. Remember that? And we stopped in the car park and went to the Team Bean, the van that's there, etc, etc. Anyway, it's always been free ever since it started it. Not anymore though, unfortunately. Oh no. No, this has just appeared on Facebook. There we go. And basically they're going to be charging from now on. How wonderful. And there we are, Shaldon ahead. That's the news and stuff for the day. I think that once we get to the other end of the bridge, we can start the photos that have been sent in. It's lovely this, isn't it? Always nice to have so many contributions. Really makes the channel special. Thanks to everyone that sends stuff in. It's great. Looks like I could have got the secret tunnel today. There we are, the building work is still taking place over there. Nearly finished now, I suppose, nearly finished. Thought I'd cross over because the next photo I'm going to be doing is from this side of the bridge. Here we are, we've got a photo now from Karen, who comes down here fairly regularly, stays at Pear Tree Cottage, really enjoys it. And she was down here in August in 2002, and they were still building this row of houses along here, you see. Those ones there, those ones in the middle have been built, but these ones at the end here have. Anyway, here's a picture she took August 2002. There we are, that's what they looked like before they were built. Isn't that crazy? Good to see and good to have a date to go with it. So cheers for that, Karen. Much appreciated. I'm going to take a look at another one of yours in just a few moments when we get to the end. This is going to be the first house here, I believe. Let's go line it up. This is Amy with the doggos. There we are. All right, cheers. I'll put you in. Spot on. That was lovely. That was Amy with Ollie the doggo. That was a surprise. In fact, we've even got a couple of pictures of Ollie the doggo enjoying the Nest Hotel, which I was going to show you later. So isn't that perfect? Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, hello. That was Big Bad Trev. There's all today, isn't it? All of them today. Here we go, same deal. Can't really line it up because there's not much to line up. It's taken from the road, I think. Got this house in it. Here we are. 2002. 2002. Another one from Karen. Thank you very much indeed. Smashing. That's nice. Little fake seagull up on top there. Like this all ones around. Lovely though, very lovely. All of a sudden the road just goes completely devoid of traffic in both directions. It's like some sort of ghost movie. And here we go again. And down the main street in Shaldon. Lovely. And I say, I've got a couple of nice pictures to do as we go along here. Just got to, as usual, line them up as best I can. See if I can work it out. Right about here, I believe. Go by the Clifford's Arm pub sign, which is there on the left. Here we go. This is the first one. Put his name on the thing, the chap that posted it on one of the local groups. And then someone else, Wayne I believe, decided to colorise it in AI. So he put this one up underneath it. So there we go. One original, one colorised. Both from Facebook. Much appreciated. Remember that cottage the other day we were looking at it? I said it was for sale. Sold now. So someone, lucky new owners, can live in there with a lovely thatch roof. And the two cats on the thatch. Smashing. Just going to make our way along Waverley Terrace towards the thatched cottage up ahead. There's that cottage there up ahead is a Pear Tree Cottage. That's where Karen stays when she comes down. She sent us the pictures of the house it's been built. Lovely. Going to cut down one of the side alleys now. That's my next port of call. It has to be the green. Coming thick and fast today, aren't they? Hardly any time in between them. Lovely old buildings over here in Shaldon too. Original frontages. Very nice. And we've got some bowls taking place. Smashing. Look at that. Proper competition. Everyone's wearing uniforms. Club colours. Here we go. Very similar 1993 photo. Here we are. Lovely. That was in 1993. This is it today. Isn't that smashing? Lovely. And of course time is of the essence today. So if I see the ferry, jump straight on. Beautiful Shaldon. There we go, ferry boat seating. The ferry boat itself. Well, no sign of the ferry itself. No sign of anyone waiting for the ferry. So I'm going to go stand down there and be seen from the other side that I am waiting. It's probably in dock in Teignmouth at the moment. I'll have a look properly when I get down there. But in the meantime, let's have one of those really old clear ones from Jeffrey Tarrin. that you put on Facebook from the top of the nest, looking back at here. And there we go, look, that speaks for itself, doesn't it? What a lovely shot. And you've got very little, well, the car park's gone, isn't it? No car park there to begin with. I'll zoom in a little bit. See how different that looks. Again, we're saying possibly 1930s. And without going to the top of the nest to line it up, that's it today. There we go. Let's see if I can see the ferry anywhere. Not sure if I can see from here if I can see the ferry or not. I'm assuming it's right in the middle now. Through those two boats. Not sure though. Well, I was still down here though. Let's have another one from Jeffrey. Jeffrey Tarrant, one of these clear ones. See a building there. That'll come into it. Here's some fishermen back in the day. What a lovely photo. So his father took those, I believe, and he shared them all on Facebook, so I'm sharing all with you. Smashing. Much appreciated. Well, I've been here quite a while now. I was just about to ring the number. I look up and I'm just making out the distance there. There we go, he's just set off anyway. So I didn't need to ring up. Marvellous. This is a shot from 1993. Same boat, I believe. Lovely. Smash it. Lovely trip back, smashing. A couple of proper Welsh girls on that ferry with me. Lovely to hear their accents as they were talking to each other. I do like a Welsh accent. And Pam's old cottage. Hello Pam, how you doing? I've started reading that book that was recommended to me by Dave, which is The Red Shore by William Shaw, set in Teignmouth. And I'm up at chapter 4 at the moment, and he's staying in one of these houses here on the back beach, and he's just gone to the ship inn to get a sandwich in the evening, and it conjures up the area quite lovely. Very good so far. Mini Heaven, popular pasty place, does the Beast pasty, which is a little bit big for Mum. I won't go and film in the window because I always get in trouble when I do that. I just remembered I forgot to show you the picture of Ollie. Here is Ollie up at the Ness House Hotel, enjoying Shaldon just the other day. And we saw him in the car earlier on the bridge, and he gave me a lovely big bark to say, I want to be on the channel, woof. Looks like the camping place is going. Clearance sales, store closed and everything must go. That lasted about 2 seasons. Note the seagull in place. So there we go. Somewhat random, but semi-planned. Jaunt over to Shaldon. I'm back now for childminding duties, etc. So you're going to be off to Dawlish tomorrow, check in on the golf, get some up close and personal shots myself. Lovely. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed all the photos. Thanks to everyone that sent stuff in, and thanks to everyone that watched. Take care. Bye.